In this video, we will learn about gerunds. We will learn what are the 6 functions that a gerund can have in a sentence. So before we begin that, we should understand what a gerund is and how a gerund is formed. A gerund is basically a verbal noun, or it is basically a verb plus ing. So what is it? Is it a verb or is it a noun? Well, it's actually a verbal noun, which means that it looks like a verb, but it can perform the same functions as a noun does. So let's look at the 6 ways or the 6 functions that we can use a gerund for. Number 1, a gerund is used as a subject. Let's take example. Walking is good for our health. Over here in this sentence, this is the verb, and before verb we have got a noun, but it is having the form that is walk plus ing, means verb plus ing, which is actually gerund. If we replace this word by some sort of fruit, apple is good for our health, so it can be replaced by a noun. So in this situation, walking is clearly the gerund and it functions as the subject of the sentence, just like a noun, as I mentioned, apple, food, pizza, etc. So we can replace this word by any noun which acts like a subject inside a sentence. So walking is the activity of walking followed by a verb is, and then this is the remaining part that is good for our health. Now, so this is actually gerund. Gerund that is used in place of a subject. So it's a verbal noun having verb plus ing structure, but it is being used as a noun in this sentence or as a subject in this sentence. Now, look at this second method or second function of a gerund. A gerund can function like an object or as an object inside a sentence. Look at this example. She likes walking. She likes waking up early. She likes, over here she is the subject, likes is the verb, and waking up is actually the gerund. This is gerund over here. So we know that gerund is waking up. So here she is the subject, as I mentioned earlier, likes is the verb, and this one is the gerund, and she has to like something. She likes, what is that thing? That thing may be, she has to like something. What is that thing? That should be a noun. That should be a noun. So as I said, she has to like something. So in this situation, what she likes is the object. So this is actually the object. She likes, what she likes is the object, just like a noun. As I mentioned, it is a thing that she likes. So that is a noun, and it is functioning as an object in this sentence, just like a noun. We can easily replace it with any noun, like she likes apples, she likes pizza, she likes food. So waking up early can be replaced by any noun, so which acts like an object, and this is actually functioning as an object over here. So let's look at the third function that a gerund can play, that a gerund can have: subject complement. The sentence is, what I like most is repeating myself. So what is the subject of this sentence? Is it I? Is it most? Is it what I? No. Here is the subject of this sentence. This is actually the subject in this sentence. And we know that it is in the form of a noun clause because it has got a subject and a verb. It's a noun clause. But it acts like an object, like a subject. And this is the verb over here. And we have the gerund here. This is actually the gerund. Now in this situation, gerund is not actually an object because the subject is not doing something or anything to the gerund. What I like most is. So this subject is not doing anything to this particular gerund, that is repeating. Because the subject is not doing anything to the gerund, so you are just giving more information about the subject. So this part is giving us more information about the subject. So more information is being given by this gerund, that is repeating, and this is giving us more information about the subject. And so what I like most, and then you are actually telling me what you like most. You are giving more information about it. So what you are doing is providing a subject a complement, and this particular complement is used to complete the sentence. That's why it is giving us information, or this is something giving us information about the subject. That's why this is called subject complement. So the function of gerund over here in this sentence is subject complement. Now the next one, object complement. I saw Harris riding his horse. So over here, I is subject, saw is verb, and Harris is object in this particular sentence. So you are probably getting the idea of getting a pattern developing here. We know that we are having some idea of developing a pattern. First, let's identify the gerund. This is the gerund over here. This is verb plus ing structure. You are giving more information about Harris. So this is gerund. So this gerund is giving us more information. I saw Harris. What was Harris doing? Riding his horse. So Harris is a noun. Over here it is functioning as an object of the sentence. So I saw Harris riding, doing something. So you're giving more information about Harris's action here. So what was his action? That was riding his horse. So in this situation, the gerund is giving us more information about the action, or the action done by the object. So here it's an object complement. Now look at this sentence, object of preposition. This is the fifth function that a gerund can play. So I am interested in improving myself. Over here we know this is subject, this is verb am, then this is an adjective over here. So this is past participle which can act as an adjective over here. So here improving is the gerund. In this particular sentence, the word improving is the gerund. Now why are we using the gerund? Normally we have lots of adjective and preposition combinations. as in this particular situation, this is adjective and this is preposition over here. So after the preposition, use gerund if we have adjective followed by preposition. If this combination exists, then we can use a gerund after this combination. So after this preposition, we can use gerund. So a gerund can be the object of a preposition. More example of this we have more examples as well. So before that, this can be the object of a preposition. So that's why a gerund can act or function as object of preposition inside a sentence. Like I am excited over here, this is function as adjective, this is preposition, and after preposition we are having a gerund doing. So I am excited about doing something. So we know that this is the object, this gerund over here is the object of the preposition about. So I am used to doing something. This may be another example. Now look at last function of a gerund inside a sentence. Finally, this is the rule that is undermined usually. She doesn't like bossing her around. Over here, she is the subject, doesn't like is the verb, and we know that if there is a subject followed by a verb, then we need to have, she doesn't like your bossing. We should write over here your, that was missing. So she doesn't like your bossing her around. So bossing is the gerund in this particular sentence. This is gerund because it has got that verb plus ing structure. That means telling a person what to do. This is actually, gerund means telling a person what to do. So this is the meaning of the word bossing over here. What to do? Here we are using your as possessive. We know that this your is being used as possessive pronoun. So she doesn't like your bossing her around. So in this situation, the gerund is actually the object of, this is the object of a possessive pronoun. So in this case, this is your is possessive pronoun, and gerund bossing is the object of this possessive pronoun, that is your. So it may be written as object of a possessive. So that's why we have written it like that, object of a possessive. So a gerund can function as an object of a possessive or possessive pronoun. Don't confuse the gerund with an action verb. A gerund is verbal noun which can replace any noun like ball, bat, food, apple, pizza, etc., etc. So hope these 6 functions will help a lot in understanding and applying them in real life situations.